Alright guys, welcome back to another L.A Noire walkthrough or playthrough. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing some more cases in the homicide division. Hopefully we get promoted soon. Alright, so let's start it. We're on the studio secretary murder. So let's take a recap on the cutscene and let's see what can we do. So obviously we have a drunken lady.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Councillor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring.
Okay.
Sound familiar?
Yes.
Muller. Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street.
Okay.
The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line.
Okay.
40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my
Okay.
sack.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, though? Is that what your old man paid college for?
Alright, so let's go to the pawnbroker. So now we're kind of having intertwining cases. So,
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
who's in the chat? Comment. How are you today?
How can I help you boys?
Detectives
LAPD.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
I'm dying.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
22K.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
That means it's 22 karat gold or something.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Thank you, Mr. Bremner. Alright, so now let's go to...
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go to our
Where
crime
exactly
scene now.
are we going?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
So these cases are connected. So this Black Dahlia person is actually real. I was thinking that was probably some conspiracy, but...
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development raised under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Okay, so this is the crime scene. Oh my god.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Wow. Okay, so let me see what he was looking at here. I don't think it was nothing.
Probably nothing.
Okay, so let me go examine the body.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Damn, and all these women was also
Any idea
strangled.
of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
So they're targeting women after like midnight. Okay, so she has nothing on her hands. What about this one? Okay, she does have
Another
a ring.
missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Alright, let me write that down. Okay. It's like these shits have to be connected. Oh my
Smell?
god.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. So the time of death was after. Hello, welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. So that's important to note. Her time of death was around 2 a.m. Okay, so before we look in her purse, let's look at this note.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
So I guess our victim name was Evelyn. Evelyn Summers, it looks like. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to pick that up again. What's good, Almighty Drip? Good, bro. How you doing today? Okay, right here. Hold up. Why is it not letting me do it? Okay, there we go.
Maybe someone at Mench's will remember her.
Okay, Menchie's bar. Okay. Okay, the handbag was left at the scene. Okay, so what's this? Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you a better way than we last. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I'm not waiting to her. I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what you had become of my little girl and what she's doing to herself. You are destroying your body and soul with liquor, Evelyn.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Okay, so we do have an address on there. Alright, how about this?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole.
Okay, so she had a
Keystone
movie
Studio
lot
lot
job.
closed back in 41.
Oh, well, he just said it closed back in 41. Okay, you still ain't getting nothing to eat, bro? Okay, so that's all for our clues.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Oh!
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
He was wildin'. He's a creep. Why does...
Classic Carmine.
Okay, so... John Jameson. He fucked him up. Okay. So he has red lipstick.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop!
Oh my
Don't
God.
hit him.
He is a...
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Oh my God.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her
Okay.
lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Alright, why you looking all at the floor? Back up.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead.
So why didn't you call it in,
I
bro?
came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
Damn.
Until then, you can think a little on
What
how
you about
you'd
to
like
eat,
to
though?
be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Bam!
Clyde, you get this
Yeah,
sack of
he
shit into
wildin'.
himself.
Kissing dead people.
I'll deal with him
having
later.
sex with dead
Sure,
people
Rusty.
and shit. He started wildin'. Alright, let's speak to the Negro.
Detective Phelps and
the black
Galloway,
guy.
homicide.
Sorry, that's what they called him.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can go now.
See, oh, he's so respectful. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for being respectful. Alright, so let's call this in. What's good, TBG gang? How are you?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Almighty Drip, what you about to eat, bruh?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Levine's liquor store, where she had like the little note.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Levine's liquor store. Yo, what chicken sandwich you get?
Read
TBG
that
gang.
those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all
So
your money
basically,
on
so
weapons,
far
but
what
you
we
still
know
have
about
to
the
have
case
will to
is
fight.
we have a POI, a person of
Fortunately,
interest named
Reds will
John
win in
Jameson.
China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew
Our
a
victim
king.
was
You think
Evelyn
the Chinese
Summers,
will balk
and
at an
Nelson
emperor if
Grange
they are
is the black guy
starving?
who reported it. Oh yeah, I will. How did you like it? How did you like the Southern chicken sandwich? Cause that junk was rocking. It was good, but like I said, I would prefer the Nashville chicken sandwich, just cause it's spicy.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway.
Hello.
We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Oh, you still ain't get it
Evelyn?
yet?
She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Man, lead the way, sir. Bob Mighty Drip, what you finna get to eat?
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Okay. Flashlight.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Oh, that's not a flashlight. That was a name tag. A bowling ball.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Okay, so she went to the bowling alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Damn.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Okay, let's see what's on.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay, so another POI. Grosvenor McCaffrey. Alright, so I found all the clues, it sounds like. So let me come back over here. Let me question him.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy.
Oh.
She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
So she had liquor purchase for her to make up for a fight. Okay, let me ask the next
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Aww.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Okay, elaborate, my
We're
guy.
struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
Oh.
You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks.
Okay.
Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so that's it for this location.
You drive. I need to go over the case
So we're gonna go to the bar
Where
now.
exactly are we going?
So basically, she made a liquor purchase to make up for a boy about an argument. So I'm assuming that was Grosvenor McCaffrey, because I don't know. He seems like a weird kid. Wanted to change the ills of society. Like, you sound weird, bro. So
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
okay.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Oh, so this is
Okay.
Governor Grosvenor
your
McCaffrey.
point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Alright, let's ask you some questions.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Okay, my guy. Elaborate. Elaborate.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
So he didn't, because he borrowed a book from her.
You're lying, McCaffrey.
Or she borrowed a book from her.
You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Okay, so something that can be is the book.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Tiernan. So we have a new tier. Okay, so we have a new POI. His name is Tiernan. Oh wait, I didn't put POI. POI. Tiernan. Alright, so something's obviously fishy going on. So, about this case. So,
you're behind the wheel.
Let's now go to the bowling alley.
Fine.
To see
Where are we headed?
knows here. I'm dying. Did you get the crispy or did you get it grilled, TBG game?
Car 11K, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to
11
Because
King.
I got mine's crispy. That
Let's
shit.
not keep the man waiting, folks.
Okay, we're gonna go to the station in a bit, bro. Chill. Maybe I should go to the station first. Oh, that's what it. Oh, it just took me there. Okay. Fuck you, game. The hell? Okay, so.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, so he's downstairs. Yeah, but I get mine's usually crispy. Not the grilled, because I think it's crispy and grilled.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Alright, what's going on,
What's
boys?
this about, Captain? Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
Evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
Oh,
what did it say?
A sharp
Sure you
stick.
want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Oh my god.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I always get my chicken sandwiches from Buffalo Wild Wings crispy, not grilled. I'ma try grilled, but
after the Summers case,
crispy
get an
seems
address
better.
from McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Okay.
Need a drink.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor. Ew.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we're gonna head to the bowling alley.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Okay, so basically what we know is the same thing we already know. No new leads in the case, except for what we already know is that, you know, she knew Grosvenor McCaffrey, which I think he's a prime suspect, because he just seems a little fishy. And this Tiernan kid. I remember when I went bowling with the guys. I had to beat them in bowling real quick. Came in first.
Hello,
Had to
Rusty.
whip ass.
Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps.
Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Oh, James.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Let's go get him.
Oh, I see. Oh, he running.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Where you going? Come here, bruh. These niggas just always running.
There!
Oh, we just about to steal somebody's car. Okay.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Oh,
or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Here, dude.
Clean this asshole off the road. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Get out the car. Yeah, come out with your hands up, dude.
Show me your hands.
Show me them. Oh, you could, TBG gang, you could eat and watch me stream. Hey. Get in there, idiot. Stupid idiot. Okay, so we caught whoever we was looking for. So now let's go.
You drive. I need to go over the case
I
now.
don't see us no reason to go to the Central Police Station, so we're gonna go to McCaffrey's apartment. Okay, so let me see. Okay, not there. I think he said, okay, apartment 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Okay. Okay. Apartment 6. Apartment 6 is right here. FBI!
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Kick that shit in. Come in here and look. Okay, so anything? Nothing over here yet. Okay, so let's look at his desk. Okay, so the letter, the other half of the letter that was found at the scene.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Let me write that down, y'all. Apartment.
I doubt it.
Okay, so that has nothing to do with the case. He has a...
He said he
bloody
went
tire
home.
iron.
He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in
Okay,
command of
so-
a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Okay, so bloody shirt. Okay, nice. Okay, so I think that's it. She said down the hall and up the steps. Wait, does she mean... I'm confused. Okay, I think she meant up these steps.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
They always be running. Like, I'm not gonna catch you. Wait, what? Okay, so he went up here.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
See him? Get that bomb.
Give it up, LAPD!
Alright, you slowing down.
Don't make me chase you!
Got him.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering
Yeah.
Evelyn Summers.
Punch him again. Hit him again! Hey, what's up, Tenor? Nice to see you on the stream.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be.
Alright, so let's wrap this thing up.
Unless Tiernan set him up.
Let's wrap this case up, gentlemen and ladies.
Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the
Alright, so let's put this case to rest, y'all.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright, so let's see if we could get a confession from one of these boys. So we have Tiernan and Grosvenor.
You sure you can make it
McCaffrey.
stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Tiernan in 1.
Don't fail
But
me.
first, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but I have to use the bathroom.
I think the vice boys get any on the side.
So, before we could get into it, let me do that. Alright, well, somebody's in the bathroom, so guess we're gonna get started. Okay, so this is Tiernan.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay, it's a relationship.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Well, he's...
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
So that's how we could know. Okay, so the victim was last seen with you. That's why, yes, right here. McCaffrey testifies seeing a victim. Okay, yes.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
Okay, let's see what he said.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink.
Oh, Lord.
I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Okay, so...
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
Okay.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
Yeah, elaborate.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before.
Okay.
I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Okay. So
You
what
and Evelyn were
doing?
drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
So I'm a think. Let me take a look at the notes. So last night the time of death was around midnight. Okay, so the liquor purchase store owners before a boy. So maybe is this that boy? He certainly looks suspicious. So let's try to.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been
I'm not
fighting
too sure.
with her.
Hopefully it's right.
You fought, and
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
Okay, so let's try the liquor purchase.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
He seems
Did you
jealous.
kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have.
Oh.
I kicked her out.
Okay.
She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Okay, so elaborate, sir.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Oh.
He can be very cruel.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not going to charge him. Okay, but so I'm just writing down Tiernan's accusation against McCaffrey, because I think that's going to be very important.
Evelyn
So
was
I'm
missing
gonna
a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so this is interview room 2. What's up,
You ready
partner?
to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Okay, so let me look at the evidence. So okay, so he looks very suspicious. Okay, so the liquor purchase, no. Victim last seen, no. No. The torn letter, I think, is a good one. Let's try that.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Oh, yes, the torn letter, sir. I think that's right.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter? What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
It was at your apartment, sir.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Boy, oh, I got it right. Wow.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I mean, you did, though. So
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
you did want to kill her because of Tiernan's accusation. See? I knew that was going to come into play.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable.
I'm dying, but he's a murderer, I think.
With you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down.
McCaffrey's accusation.
I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Okay. What is going on? So I can't charge him, so I guess I gotta use the phone. What the hell? Let me see.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
So let's see.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective? Detective.
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad.
Okay.
Conviction for petty theft.
So he used to steal.
Discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local
Okay,
woman.
he assaulted a woman.
Beat the woman to death.
He almost beat.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Wow. So he was lying. Why didn't they Ben check his criminal record? Let me see if I could go speak to Tiernan.
Strips off me at the grand jury.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Because of McCaffrey's accusation.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
Yes, sir.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Okay, so let me leave the room. Let me see if I can go interrogate him again. But I really don't think it was that man. I'm not sure. I actually had it for a while now, but I had
I mean, you know you've made it.
I had just like decided just to do a playthrough on the channel. Okay, so let's interrogate him now.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
No, but you have. So I'm accusing you because your criminal record.
You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Because we checked your criminal record, bro.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore!
Oh!
Trying to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch.
Oh!
What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Okay. So I'm gonna charge
Grosvenor
him.
McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God...
I'm gonna charge him.
Congratulations, boys.
Oh, yes,
you bagged
I got
a
it
fine
right.
catch.
Woo.
Another red to boot. Grant.
Hey.
I want you to put this business
I got
about
it
a
right.
repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
So y'all ready for the next case? Alright, but give me 1 second now. Hold up. Okay, I am back. Going through a flashback to the war.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon's in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
The hell? Sound like they was fighting. But the courtroom murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case.
Thank you, sir.
But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
What the hell?
No one else but the killer knew about this message. Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
The music purled along. I hid myself within a fountain in a public square where I lay like the reflex of the moon seen in a wave under the green leaves.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Terrellson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Oh.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Pershing Square.
Watch it.
Okay, so the Black Dahlia is actually a real thing, I guess, in this game. I thought it was just like some sort of cop conspiracy, because you know how they be trying to think that is it connected to this case and that case. So
You can drive.
okay, so let's go to where are we supposed to go? Percy Square.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We've got to get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not going to take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Alright. We being sent on a wild goose chase. Who could this Black Dahlia killer be, though? Who y'all think it is? You think it's somebody we know, or a character we haven't seen before?
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Oh, that was easy.
You know the local hobos use that as a drink.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
Okay, so that's a clue. A birth certificate, social security card.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Wait, how the freak I even look at the map? Okay, map. Okay, so that's the Central Police Station. Okay, so I think it was the Hall of Records. What's going on right here? What's this? Okay, so okay, so let's see. What is this all about?
You're behind the wheel.
I kind of remember this case, so I already have the whatchamacallit, where he's taking us.
It's really him.
I kind of remember it, but I don't at the same time.
He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Okay, so let's go to the Hall of Records. Let's see what's going on here. the hell? Wow.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes.
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, so... Oh, he said the top floor. So let's go to the top floor. Okay, so let me follow him. See where he going. Let me see if there's any... No.
Let's go.
Hold up. Damn, nigga. Wait. See if there's anything in here. So I hear the music. Alright, it's nothing.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Oof. Okay. I have a wristwatch. Oh.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Oh!
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing, damn it.
Yo, why this shit not swinging?
Come on, come on!
It's gonna go any second. Look at that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Wait, it's not letting me jump. Let me put... Yo, it's not letting me jump. It's about to go, no! Yo. I might have to retry this, y'all. Cause it's not letting me jump. I think I have to jump, like, where the stairs is. It wasn't letting me jump. So.
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing! Come on, come on! Woo!
Got it.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
They're just gonna leave it like that?
A yellow gold wristwatch.
From Mulder Dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Oh my god. I'm gonna just try to go to all the landmarks I already have.
Can you drive to this one?
Hold on.
Where exactly are we going?
Not yet. Okay, so we did that. It's one right here. Okay. Let's try going to the library. Oh wait, I think this actually is it. Cause if you actually, oh yup. Cause in the excerpt it did say something about it was sculpted or something. Oh, clues. Okay, the third expert did say it was something about it being sculpted. Yup. So to the library.
You know the way. You can drive. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Facts, he was never scared.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. We got you now, genius. We're coming for you.
Okay.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
Okay, so he's going this way. So is it this way to go in? Oh, I gotta go up. I know I'm not even supposed to go up. How are you, Tenorin? Okay, so let me see. Is there anything on this side I could go up? Nope. Let me try the other side. I didn't make him run so slow. Alright, yep. Right here's the ladder. So I'm guessing the Black Dahlia murdered all of the females we found. Slow and steady wins the race. So, cause he keeps whatchamacallit, things from all his victims. So like a wristwatch, a gold ring, and like stuff like that. Okay. The music popped up. Oh Lord. Okay.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Yo, what? My dude. I just heard the music. Okay, because it's right here.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Wow. So all the killers we were catching wasn't even the right killers.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
So I'm guessing, is that a graveyard?
What is it
Sounds
this
like a
time?
Eldorado sign.
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. And this gets out.
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Fat ass, help me then. Fuck is you talking about? Okay, so I'm confused. So like I said, I'm gonna just look at the landmarks I have on the map and just go to them. Cause like I said, I already completed this before. So. Oh shit, the car right here. I'm wildin'.
You're behind the wheel.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to pull that out. Okay, so. What's this? Oh, that's Pershing Square. Okay. What's this? The Intolerant set. Christ Down of Horns. Honestly, what's over here? Let me read the descriptions actually. Volcanoes. Emerging glow in the sky. Female. Trauma to her skull suggests she may have been LA's first recorded homicide. Okay, what's this? Okay, got that. Okay, so let's read the excerpt. Clues. Round which death lasts. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take ruin, destruction, skeletons. Okay, so which one talks about skeletons, ruin, or destruction? Okay, so this talks about basically destruction, but nothing of a skeleton. This talks about... Okay, this is just talking about a film, so let me check this one. Oh, it's another one right here, too. Okay, I don't think it's that one. Let me see what this one says. Okay, so... Well... Okay, so... I don't know. Okay, this talks about a skeleton. Let me go back to the excerpt. No, I ain't mean to exit out. Okay, so... What do y'all think it is? Round which death laughs. Dead of destruction. Ruin within ruin. Rocks besides of a many city vast. Of many a city vast. Whose population with the earth grew over. With the earth grew over. That's one of the monstrous works, uncouth skeletons, their statue homes. Jammed in the hard black deep. Okay, so that don't sound like... That don't sound like a church though. Cause the church is in the middle of stuff. I think this fits more of the description. It's like nothing is really near it. And the church, it got stuff near it. Because if we look into the passage at the end, it says something about being jammed in the heart, black deep. And if we look at the I think I'm gonna go here. Is that it? Let me click this one. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go here. I think this is the right one. I hope it is. Oh, it is. I think it is.
You can drive.
Hey. Whew. It's kind of hard, like, when I don't really
We're gonna
remember.
catch hell for
The first one I kind of remember.
Banging up innocent men.
Oh, at the library.
The newspapers will crucify the guy.
Not at
They
the
won't
library,
have time to wonder about our mistakes.
What was it?
We'll be okay, Rusty. As long as we catch
The Hall
guy.
of Records.
I hope you're right, Cole.
In the library, I think I kind of got
Be
lucky.
famous if we make this.
But with that one, I really did not know. Because it said hard and deep, and then something about skeleton, and that talks about a skeleton. And if I look in the picture, it looks like it's like a river or something there. Or whatever. So, yep. The hell? The fuck? Do I have to swim?
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
I bet you will. Lazy bitch. What is you
Very
talking
funny.
about? Damn, you could help do something, my nigga. Okay, so where? I'm trying to get there.
Whoa! Gotta move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end
Okay,
up
they're
like the other
sinking.
fossils?
Oh my god.
Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Okay, I can't go that way.
Steady.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Okay, I'm following it. Oh, following the path.
Whoa!
Okay, step up. Okay, just keep following the path. Come back this way.
Easy.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn. So I think this is where I gotta go. Ugh. Okay, we got some. A shoe. The missing shoe from the other girl.
One of Teresa Terreldson's shoes.
So you telling me people are not seeing this stuff? Yeah, another excerpt from other.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Empty space, music, and light. I think I saw something about a sphere when I was looking at the thingy-mabobs. I'm gonna go back and see. I think it was the museum.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Okay. So let me just see. Let me take a look at the clues from the 5th excerpt. Okay, so and from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony, a spear, which is many thousand spears, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass, flow as through empty space, music and light. So it sounds like, okay, I don't think it don't sound like it's talking about a church. It would think it would have hinted some at spirituality. It didn't talk nothing about a movie set. What's this? I think this is Pershing Square. What's that? The public library. Okay, let me see this one. Button consent, cultural center, museum, cafe. Okay, I see I'm gonna try this one because this is a spear within a spear, and directly in the little thingy it says something about a spear. Yup. I guess it's more so if you take pieces from the excerpt. You drive it.
You know the way. You can drive.
So I guess basically you take pieces from the excerpt to relate it to
who are emotionally
a monument
disturbed.
or whatever.
Need a shoulder to
within
cry
the
on.
city.
He plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
So let's see. This case has been going on. I've been doing this case, I think, since after I finished the other one. I feel like I've been on this case for a while. Oh shit. I remember this. We had to go through this maze. Okay, so that's where we gotta get to.
And on it goes. What do you think
I
will
gotta
reach
go
the
this
end
way?
of this thing?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do this.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky.
You lazy.
I'm
Damn.
gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
This motherfucker ain't helping me do shit. Golly. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a left. Okay, so that's here. Okay. What the? Okay. What the f? Okay, let me try this way. Okay. Okay, so we have a dead end here. Okay. So let's try. I think. I hate this. Okay, so let's make a left there. I'm going in circles, it feels like. Okay. Let's go back this way. Alright. Turn. Alright. Oh, we got our winner, dude. Okay, so the ring that they was talking
belonging to
about.
Celine Axford Henry. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Okay, thrones, altars, judgment seats, prisons wherein and beside which by wretched men were born scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains and tombs of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of no more written fame, which from there look forth. Now that, to me, it sounds like some sort of that sound like a movie set. I don't know, I get it from the swords, the chains, and the tombs, glozed on by ignorance. I feel like that's where I'm kind of getting that from. So, I'm about to say, please don't tell me I gotta find my way out.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Okay, so I think that sounds more like a movie production, like I said. Let me climb over that. Because I don't know. So I'm going to go to that. I'm going to see what the intolerance set is. Because that's the set I kept trying to go to before, but I was wrong.
So...
Get out of the way. Move. Thank you. Okay, so let me make sure. Hold up. Before I look at the map, let me pull out this clues. Let me go down to the 6th excerpt. Okay. No, I didn't mean to put it away. Alright, so clues. Let's go down to the 6th excerpt. Now I'm gonna press start. Go to map. Let me look for. Was it? No, I wasn't that one. Okay. Yep, it's definitely altar and throne. I definitely get that type of vibe. Let me. Yep, and I'm right. Yep.
Can you drive to this one?
So basically, I guess you take sections of the
Leading us this
excerpt,
trail of evidence.
and it literally tells you where to go.
Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the forum, the sleep aid.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting burnt out, guys. Like, I'm over here tired. It's like no action going on, so I'm just like, I'm just going. This is the set where, oh, this is the movie set where I caught the other guy at. When I knocked that shit down in the beginning.
Up there.
Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
Okay. I seen some stairs over here. So I don't understand how nobody didn't see that guy climb a fountain in the middle of the park. It's like, huh? Okay. So we're gonna go straight here. Jump.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Oh no. Wait, I thought he was supposed to be getting me off. What the hell? Oh my god.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Woo. Try to keep it steady. Whoa.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Jump! Damn, it took you long enough, my nigga. Okay, so where are we going? Okay, so not here, obviously. I think we gotta go down. Okay, I think it's right here. Okay.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
Oh my lord.
Place he calls home. End of the line.
Close those wan lips. Let that thorn wounded brow stream. Not with blood, it mingles with thy tears. Fix those torture orbs in peace and death, so thy sick throes shake not that crucifix. So those fell fingers play not with thy gore. O horrible, thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse. I see the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee. Some haunted by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late laminated home. Alright, so that sounds like a church. Oh my god.
No! Come on! Ah, no!
Okay, so I think the last one is definitely a church.
Crashing down on.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Okay, so of course I'm not driving, but I know where to go, cause that definitely sounded like a church, and a church is not too far, which is the Christ of Thorns.
You can drive.
Baby. Hey, yo, I'm a beast, dog. In fact, not to know, I was never scared. Not Cole. The person playing the character was never scared. Get it right. FBI, open up. Okay, we're not going out. We're going to go straight in.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen.
Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
Yeah,
This
bruh.
foolish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, Detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that. Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Man, how the hell
The
he
house,
get down
Rusty.
there?
There must be another entrance into the house.
Okay, so hold up.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Okay, I see it. To the right. Where the hell? Oh, well. He's in here. The fuck? I thought he said in the house. Yeah, so right here. Oh, it's a door right here. Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Why isn't it letting me drag it right?
If we could bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
I hate to think what he's done with this thing.
Oh my god.
Medical experience, maybe? At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical. It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health.
The hell is that?
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
Okay. Okay, that's the room I came out of. Okay.
We're going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police? You're obviously overqualified.
Okay, it sounds like he's running. Oh shit.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you
Okay.
think we have something in common?
Okay, he's running. Alright, sound like he ran.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Have you felt the fear? Understood the power?
Okay, sound like he ran. Okay. Okay, he ran a good distance. Down the hall, to the left. Okay. No. Oh shit, why he getting on the
Surrender
wrong?
now, or I will use deadly force.
Okay, he got killed. Okay.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Oh.
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You've got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him.
Wait, what?
The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps.
So it was a ghost?
No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of that Vice. My hands are tied.
Okay, so we just got
Go home
promoted.
to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Okay, hold up. I'm confused. So we were chasing after a ghost, but what the... That don't even make sense. I don't know what happened, but... Listen, that's going to be the last case we're going to do for tonight. But we're going to take in a look about what we're about to get ourselves into. So we're going into Vice Desk, which I believe is drugs.
I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar. How many times have you been in combat, Sarge? I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time. Was it bad? It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Okay, so that was our flashback. So let's take a look at what we're going to be getting ourselves into with the next cutscene. Okay, so it's called the Black Caesar.
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an advice case. Read it.
Now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're basically got 2 dead black people.
You and the lieutenant have
and we're
some
gonna be
history?
we're gonna be
You
investigating
could
it.
say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Okay, so this is how we're gonna leave this
Let's rouse
off.
some hopheads.
We're on the Black Caesar, and we got a promotion. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next L.A. Noire stream. So be ready for that.